Hey scholars, today we're doing lesson 19, the last lesson of the week. That went by fast, didn't it? Okay, so for lesson 19, our objective is I can measure to compare the differences in lengths using inches, feet, and yard. So today, again, we're going to measure different objects and we're going to compare them, their length. We're going to use inches, feet, and yards. Now, again, you don't need your measuring tools if you don't have them. That's okay. We can figure it out as long as you're paying attention to the lesson and you're understanding the concept, okay? So let's go ahead and start with some subtractions, okay? Subtractions from the teens. Okay, so the first problem would be 11 minus 9, okay? So think, we can use a take from 10 strategy. So if we use 10 minus 9, that equals 1, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. So 11 minus 9 equals 2. Next one. For this one, I would use the take from 10 strategy as well, but you don't have to. You can use whatever strategy you want. You have 5 seconds to think for the answer. 12 minus 8 is, get ready, 4, because 10 minus 8 equals 2, and 2 plus 2 equal 4. Very good. Next one, 11 minus 8. Three, because 10 minus 8 equal 2, and 2 plus 1 equal 3. Very good. 13 minus 9. 4, because again, 10 minus 9 equal 1, and 1 plus 3 equal 4. Okay. For today, we're going to do the concept development first, okay? Then we'll do the application problem. So first, let's do the concept development. Now, I want to cover a desk with paper. I need to know if the paper is long enough. So I need a few extra inches on each side to tape it down. Let's figure out if I have enough paper. If we were in the classroom, I would ask for someone to measure the paper and someone to measure the desktop. But because we're not there, I had to do both on my own, okay? So the first thing I want to figure out is what measurement tool should we use? Remember, we're measuring a paper and a desktop. Do you think inches would be a great idea? What about feet or yards? What do you think we should use? Yes, I think we should use a yardstick, right? Now, we can use a yardstick, but why do you think that would be the best option to use a yardstick? Because the paper and the desktop are both longer than a 12-inch ruler, right? And we know that the 12-inch ruler is 1 foot. So we know that the desktop and the paper will be longer. So we need a bigger unit of measurement, right? Okay, now we can use a yardstick, but the cool thing about the yardstick is that, look what these are. What are these on the yardstick? These are inches. So yes, even though we're going to use a longer tool to measure, we can still measure in inches because that's what the measurement is. Now the other side would be centimeters, but that's too small. So we're gonna use the yardstick to measure in inches, and that's okay, right? Very good. Now I measured the desktop, and the desktop was 24 inches, okay? So let me write it right here. Oops, right here. The desktop was 24 inches. Okay, and the paper was 30 inches. All right, Now, which one was longer? The paper or the desktop? Yes, the paper, right? But I want to know how much longer. How much longer is the paper? So remember, when I want to know how much longer, that means we're what? We're comparing. See, it says compare the lengths with a number sentence. So comparing, if I want to know the difference, I need to what? Add or subtract. I can add on or I can subtract, right? So here it would be, my options would be 30 minus 24 equal, right? Or 24 plus blank equal 30. Whichever one you choose is correct. So how many does 24 need to get to 30? Or what is 30 minus 24? Yes, 6. So what is the difference? What is the difference between the paper and the desktop? 6 inches long. Yes. Because 24 plus 6 equal 30. Okay. Now, that was pretty easy, right? Okay. So now, here's what we're going to do. It's your turn. Okay, so I again tried finding objects that we could all have at home. So this is the, we're gonna do, that was the I do, right? Because I basically did everything. Now this is the we do, you do, you do. So we're going to measure and compare the lengths of the following objects using a number sentence. Okay, so first we have to measure our journal, which is our spiral, and a pencil. What do you think the best measuring tool would be for measuring those two objects? Do you think we should use a yardstick, a ruler? I think a ruler, right? And what unit? Centimeters or inches? Which one would be better? I think inches, because centimeters are tiny, so centimeters are good to measure tiny little things. For example, the crayon and the eraser, maybe, right? Or something even smaller than that. So we're gonna measure our journal and our pencil. So this is a we do. Now remember, because you don't have, we all have different things, the measurements might be a tiny bit different. That's okay. So let's use inches to measure our journal and our pencil. So if you have your ruler, grab your ruler. Make sure you are on the inch side, okay? And now we're going to measure our spiral or journal minus, I would say it's closer to the 11. It's more than half. So my journal is, oops, sorry. My journal is 11 inches. Okay. And my pencil that I'm using today is, I'm still gonna leave the eraser on there, 7 inches. So my pencil is 7 inches. All right, so I wrote it at the top there just because I wanna leave some space, but you can write it on your paper and that's okay. So now it says, compare the lengths of the following objects using a number sentence. So now I have to compare. Which one was longer, my journal or my pencil? Yes, my journal. And how much longer? So remember, we can count on from 7, count on to 11, or we can do 11 minus 7. Okay, so here I'm going to put 11 minus 7 equals, what's 11 minus 7? 4, right? So the difference is 4 inches. So my journal is 4 inches longer than my pencil. Okay, next one is the crayon and a pink eraser. If you don't have crayons and pink erasers, that's okay. I really hope you do. And if you know what, that's fine. If you want to find other things to measure, if you don't have the materials there, but I really want you to practice measuring. So I can give you all the answers, but I really want you to practice measuring. So if you need to find crayon and pink eraser, markers, scissors, pause the video, go find your materials, and come back. Or you can also pause the video, measure it, find all your differences, write your sentence, and then come back. Okay. If you don't have the materials, that's okay, because I have mine right here. So the next one was the crayon and the pink eraser. What do you think we should use? What tool of measurement should we use for this one here? What do you think? Let's use inches, because we've been using inches. So let's keep using inches. So here's my crayon. So I'm gonna start here, and what do you think? What do you think? Is it on half or more than half of the, ooh, it's right before the half, right? So then we're gonna leave it at 3. Let's leave it at a 3. Ooh, this one I think is gonna be easy. So my crayon is 3 inches. And my pink, I'm gonna put this down here. My pink eraser, let's see, inches. Start right here at the top. And that is about how many inches? Do you see that? Oh, it's right on the, let's say 2 inches. That one's easy, right? Oh, I don't know what happened there. 3 inches. So my crayon is 3 inches and my pink eraser is 2 inches. So now we can compare. So again, this was super easy. What would be the number sentence? 3 minus 2 equals 1. So which one was longer, the crayon or the pink eraser? The crayon is 1 inch longer. There we go. The crayon is 1 inch longer. Okay. Now this marker and the scissors. This one's a you do. I'm pretty sure you can find a marker and some scissors around your house. Okay, so this is going to be on you. I want you to get yours done. And then when you finish, you can come back. So pause the video, find the materials that you need, and when you're done, come back. So here are my measurements. My marker was 7 inches and my scissors were 9 inches. I have big adult scissors. So yours might look different because you may have little scissors, and that's okay. So again, on this one, what number sentence did you use, or what number sentence could I use? I can use, today I'm gonna do 7, on this one, not today, plus what would equal 9? What do you think? 7, 8, 9. My answer is 2. Very good. So which one was longer, my marker or my scissors? My scissors. So the scissors are 2 inches longer. Or we could put the marker is 2 inches shorter. Very good. Now we can continue. I hope you're enjoying measuring objects. I hope you do have a ruler to measure. Okay. Now it's time for the application problem. So go ahead and get your application problem. And let's get it done. It says, again, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it. It says, Katya is hanging decorative lights. The strand of lights is 46 feet long. The building wall is 84 feet long. How many more feet of light does Katya need to equal the length of the wall? So remember, go ahead and draw your tape diagram. Okay. Now, the question is, how many more feet of light does Katya need to equal the length of the wall? So what does she have? What do we know? She wants to hang decorative lights. What else do we know? The strand of lights is 46 feet long. Okay, so one strand of light. So imagine for Christmas, you want to put lights right outside. Well, one strand, one thing of lights is 46 feet long. The building or her house is 84 feet long. So she says, well, I want to go to the store. I want to know how many boxes I need. I know one box has 46 feet. Should I buy 2 boxes, 3 boxes? I only need 84 feet. So we need to know how many more feet of light she needs to buy, okay? So what do you think we should draw? So let me try to draw my tape diagram right here. Might not look pretty, but I'm gonna try, okay? Okay, and that would be the wall, okay? The wall, because it's a bigger number, the wall is 84 feet. So go ahead and put 84, I'm gonna try to put 84 in here. Okay, so the wall is 84, good. Now, what is the next one? Look at me, I'm learning. Go ahead and make your tape. Ooh, that looks way better. Okay, and this one is what will we put on that one? The length that she has, right? And what did she have in there? How many does she have? What is her part? 46 feet. Okay, so now we need to find the difference. We know she has 46. She needs to get to 84. So how many more does she need? What would be our number sentence? 84 minus 46 equals. All right, go ahead and solve the problem. So on this one, I want you to pause the video, solve the problem, see if you can do it, and then come back. So what did you get as the answer? 38, right? Very good. And then the sentence, the word sentence, because remember we drew the picture, we wrote a number sentence. Now we need to write our word sentence is, what is the question asking? How many more feet of light does Katya need to equal the length of the wall? So the answer, remember we use the same words from the question to answer. So Katya needs 38 more feet of lights. And there we go. How did you like my drawings? Trying to get better on these lessons. I hope you liked it. Okay, so now let's erase, 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 erase. Okay, now it's time for your problem set. See how fast and easy that was? Okay, so go ahead and work on your problem set. You have to measure each set of lines in inches and write the length of the line, and then complete the comparison sentence. So same thing, you're gonna measure in inches, line A, measure in inches, line B, and then go to the bottom. Line A measured about how many inches? Line B measured about how many inches? So go ahead and measure line A. And that's about what? How many inches was it? And you can put it at the top or on both. So here you can say, oh, I'm gonna do the first one with you so you kind of get an idea. Line A was about 5 inches, right? Line B was about 2 inches. So here again, line A was about 5 inches and line B was about 2 inches. And then it says line A is about how many inches longer. So it's comparing, you have to figure out, we know A is longer, but how much longer? That part you need to figure out. For number 2 is the same thing. And I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It's the last lesson of the week. And we'll see you again next week with lesson 20. We're almost done with this book. I think it only has like 26 lessons. So we're pretty close to finishing module 7, and then we're gonna do module 8, and that's it, we're done. So I hope you have a good weekend, enjoy, rest, and see you soon.